Hey guys, today I forgot to disable the face cam, but today we are going to be reviewing the movie Underdog from Walt Disney Pictures from 2007. Let's get started. So this movie is one of the most underrated Disney movies. And the people say about this movie is mostly forgettable. Now, mostly the most 20-year-olds who watched this movie when it was released said this is nothing like the show, and because of nostalgia but I like this movie in my opinion, and I'm only a preteen, so it's basically it's but this was a good movie. Now Disney, just because I hear some people say that Disney did some cartoon had some movies based off of classic cartoons. For example, Inspector Gadget and Inspector Gadget 2. And then we had George of the Jungle. And of course they have their the Disney animated films who got into live action, like recently Mulan, Cinderella, Maleficent, such as in Beauty and the Beast, and others. So, what I think about this movie. So, spoilers if you haven't seen this movie yet. So, this movie was basically about a dog who was working on the police force, who did not have a name, at the beginning of the movie. But later on, the name was the dog's name was Shoeshine. So Shoeshine got taken by Cad, which is obviously Simon Bar Sinister's henchman. And then it was taken to do research, and then during an accident, he was running around the lab, and then the dog, chemicals were of various research stuff fell on Shoeshine, causing him to have superpowers and escaping from the lab, and the lab causing to put on fire and such. So, and then the underdog, or Shoeshine, my bad, what meant riffraff and two other dogs. So I just recently knew who riffraff was in the classic cartoon, because I just recently watched an episode of the classic cartoon. And okay, so people say, because the reason why I have a problem with 20-year-olds saying this movies are bad, because of the nostalgic reasons, is because, number one, the movie has to be realistic as possible. Number two, whatchamacallit, if Underdog was in real life, then this would probably be what the thing is, what his story is if he was in real life. Now, and then he was a parent was supposed to be run over, but survived by Jack's dad. I forgot his name though. And then he was taken home by Jack's dad. Now, and then the boy named Jack, of course, did not want the dog, but didn't want the dog and was going to school. And then Shoeshine got a hold of his superpowers, such as and made a mess around the house. For example, opened a can. His mouth was so strong that he opened the bean can. Beans or chili, I don't know. When he was barking, his bark was strong enough to break the glass. the window glass, also the mailman's glasses, and then the tennis ball, which was under the couch, where he lifted with his own nose with no problem, and almost collapsed on him. And then Jack came home to the mess, and then when he started to hear a voice, he realized it was coming for Shoeshine. And then they were taken to the park, where they met Molly, with Jack, where Shoeshine met Jack's friend, quote quote friend, Molly, and that's where we met Polly. Now again, they're trying to let the people at Disney and Spyglass, they try to make the movie as possible. So basically, if we had an anamorphic dog running around in real life, that would be weird, because Polly, I think, was supposed to be a news reporter in the cartoon, but they're trying to make it realistic, okay? So stop trying to hit on this movie. Okay, so and then Underdog, and then we show some Underdog's powers, like when he went to catch the frisbee, he was fast, and he could listen to people from far distances, and then that's what we heard. Sorry. That's when we heard Molly and Polly in trouble with guys trying to steal her backpack, and that's when we saw Underdog the first time using his fly abilities. Also, and as we all know, Underdog can't landing skills kind of suck, so that's what you're gonna get in this movie. That's one accurate thing that they actually did, because he needs to work on his landings. Now, basically, Molly saw the pic when Molly was okay. The picture the camera was ready to take a picture when Underdog caught the camera in his mouth, showing the mouth. And Molly and Polly and supposedly and Jack just doesn't keep up with him, because of course he's a human. But anyway, and then the dog, and then Cad was putting up lost dog flyers, and Jack made up a lie that it was his blind grandpa. So yeah, it was kind of weird. And then Jack's dad came home, and Jack tried to stall him, and then later than usual that he found out about the mess and blamed it on Jack, and was close to taking Shoeshine to the pound, but since Jack can talk to him in whatsoever in his amazing abilities, that he wanted to keep Shoeshine. And then they became great friends after that. And then skipping into the burglary where Cad and a couple of burglars break into a jewelry shop, and then Underdog swoops in to save the day, and this, that, and third, and that's after that next day, he tries to find a costume for himself, and that scene was pretty funny to try to see what costume, and then we found the Underdog, and then we found the red sweater with the U on it, and then the towel, and then the blue towel added later on. And then we get this good song Underdog rocks, and it was a good song, but I wish it was included with the soundtrack. So my question is no, never mind. So, and then Cad was dressed like a woman and pretended to fall from the sky so Underdog can rescue, quote, her, and then Underdog was put on a leash, but unfortunately when Underdog was going too fast to try to let go of Cad, to try to be, gone from Cad, that his leash fell off. his collar fell off, revealing his location and his real name. And then that's when Jack's dad got captured. And that's when Underdog lost his powers to sacrifice his powers and returned to normal Beagle to save Jack and Jack's dad's life. And the powers were put into little pills, which 3 German Shepherds were doing it. And then Simon decided to I'm missing some major parts of the movie, like Simon. I like Simon. I'm more focused on Underdog than Simon. It's just, why not? And Simon goes to the capital to get his money from the mayor and repair his lab so he continued to do his research. And then that's when stuff got crazy, where a bomb with fluid with stuff in it that was gonna be obedient, that was gonna make everyone obedient as a normal loving dog, which Cat put there, and then Molly and Polly decided to follow them, but stupid Polly decided to reveal the location. No, I didn't mean to. It's just so funny and how stupid that I thought that was. But and then Underdog, and then Shoeshine as a regular normal Beagle goes through the vents and rides on the ball, and then knocks out the mirror, and then tries and rips out the pocket with the pills in it, and then eventually he ate the pill, causing his powers to come back. But with a few minor troubles of the 3 German Shepherds that were chasing him, and also Simon ate one of the pills so he could get the superpower. And then eventually the German Shepherds turned on Simon so Underdog can save Polly and Molly and resist that and no bomb. And defuse the bomb, but unfortunately it didn't defuse the bomb. He dug it underground, but unfortunately he was too late to get out, and we got this awesome shot at space, and then Underdog was just laying there with Jack and Jack's dad standing there, and then eventually he wakes up, and then he's back to, and then as we see, in his secret identity life, that he injured his tail, but that's about it. And then that's when the movie comes to an end with Riff Raft losing his fur to Underdog's strongly bark. But anyway, and then we end out the movie with Underdog with the awesome cartoon. It's a bird. It's a plate. It's a frog, not turd, not bird or plane or even frog. It's little me, Underdog. So yeah. So this was a pretty cool movie. I give it a 10 out of 10. But this movie should be defended because the fact that Underdog, that movie, there were angry 20-year-olds who will watch the cartoon, or even 40-year-olds, because it was like the 1960s, the mid 60s. But the thing was that it was really the movie is just really good, but because the people who watch the cartoon just feel like they got ruined their childhood. But to me, this movie should be defended because they add that they can add anamorphic dogs in real life. Like, that's not good. This is not like the Sonic the Hedgehog movie or anything. It's not that realistic. If Underdog was real, and other than that. So but anyway, guys. So I know I was a little bit late on this movie review, but hopefully I can do more movie reviews for you guys soon. But I just recently did a movie trailer, a reaction to a movie trailer, which was the new Phineas and Ferb movie. But anyway, guys, so thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Let's get we're on the road to 100 subscribers. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video.